Hello everybody, I'm coming at you with a bit of a somber, um, a bit more of a somber, heart-to-heart. I really want to, give you I want to be entirely transparent with you guys. I am not totally enjoying YouTube at the moment and doing live streams. Like, I like doing it, don't get me wrong, and I never want to stop doing it, but I'm not having as much fun with it, and the reason I think I'm not having as much fun with it is because I'm not as successful as I once was.
Excuse me.
It takes a lot of guts to admit that you're not as successful as you once were at something, but I always felt like I was on top of the world and I was kind of untouchable. I was averaging like 120 subs a month. Getting a couple months in recent years, well, not in recent months, I've only, we got 55 last month, even though we did take like a week off to do something, and then we weren't really consistent with it. It still was tough mentally. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on with me 100%. So, I don't know how much longer I can do YouTube. And I mean that. Like, I am going to try and get a PC. I'm going to try and play games from my childhood. Because I'll be more energetic in that way. I don't like modern games right now. I don't like where the modern gaming industry is headed. And they'll be funnier. There's going to be a lot more rage involved. But back to where I say I can't do YouTube as much anymore. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this. I live with my mom at 22, and I'm not going to be able to do this unless I can, like, anything else I could do would be more beneficial as a number to me than this. But I get a like, I feel like I'm helping you guys out, which is worth more than anything I could make financially. And this is why I'm still here doing this. I would have given up a long time ago. I would have given up whenever I lost, the monetization. I would have given up then. That would have been the perfect time to just quit. But I didn't. I have gotten so many of you. I have like a rotation of at least 55 people. Those 55 people, like, I'm not saying that my subs don't matter. I'm saying it's the people that come back every single day. And I know that I have a number around that many. I probably have more than that. I might have around 100. To those people, I still do YouTube. That's one of the main reasons I do it, is because I know so many of you rely on this content and talking with me, because I'll actually do that with you. But it's coming to a point of where the success isn't coming in as quick as it was, and just me saying give me a little bit more time isn't good enough anymore. I hate YouTube's algorithm so much. I hate it to pieces. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. There can be someone with 500 subs with 7 viewers at all times, and there can be someone with 1,500 and have 2 subs at all times. This doesn't seem right to me. Usually the more subs you have, the more successful and the higher numbers you get. Which is okay, which I'm okay with, because they've worked hard to get it. Some of them. But it's just, I could be doing so many more things. Like, I could be doing a lot more giveaways if I only did YouTube part-time, but I don't want to do that. Because whenever I took that 1 week to try and make a little bit extra money to get a PC, I had lost 10 or 15 subscribers, which in a week, that's devastating to someone who only gets 100 subs a month. That crushed me. And I have now come to the realization that this is either going to be a full-time thing or it's not going to be a thing at all. I mean, I would always put content out there, but it could be down to like once a week, once every 2 weeks, or something to that nature. I'm gonna assume part of the reason is because school started, and that's fine. That's whatever. That I don't have any, I can't do anything about that. But I can't go on like this. It is killing me and people I know to live in this hell, to put it simply. And originally we started YouTube to like make a little bit of money. Like I thought it could be somewhat easy to get donations and whatnot. Literally, I think it would be easier just to set up a Patreon and saying what my true intentions were with the Patreon. Like, originally we started this so we could get our dad out of bankruptcy. We have failed. He is claimed for bankruptcy. Dad's broke. I'm actually going over to his house tomorrow to, he has to do 2 of these programs, and I don't know if it's every year, but he has to do a thing on the computer. He has to do it to make sure that he doesn't spend a whole lot of money. He's lost all his credit isn't worth anything anymore. It's bad. And that was one reason why I went into YouTube originally, was to try and get him some money for that. Well, it's a little late for that now, because things have already blown up in our faces. His face, our faces, I don't know. Primarily his face. And I'm trying to do whatever I can to make sure that I can try and support myself with YouTube now. It's come to that nature. I'd still give my dad money. Sure, I'd give all my parents money. It's just the kind of guy I am. I don't want to do this purely for self-gain, and it's never been about that, ever. And it's never going to change from that. I have made, in my entire YouTube career, like $3. Isn't that cool? Tilly, you've probably alone given me 5 cents of that, so congratulations on that. You're definitely my biggest viewer and supporter, so thank you. I know you're going through some tough times, but hey, there are 600 and almost 60 people on this channel now, and you provided a lot more of the capital than anyone else has, so maybe that'll make you feel better, get you out of the slumps. But I could literally be working fast food and making more money than this. It's not, it's the things that I give up by doing this, I feel are worth it. As someone that has been through adversity his whole life, I'm gonna try and do this without getting too emotional, but I don't want to give this up ever. But the things I give up because of this, it's kind of hard. I don't really have much of a social life. I might get out of the house every, I don't know, maybe week and a half, maybe once a week. It's not usually more than that, unless it's a busy week where I gotta do stuff. It's only about a week. And
I'm so sorry.
This might be the very first video I cry on, like full on. Gonna give it some time, because I don't want to, but
So what if I owe myself money?
We
Yeah, he's pretty upset, asking a lot of questions. I think they hate you.
we can't really find a significant other. And we couldn't support it. You know, if I ain't able to support myself, I definitely can't support support a lady. And that's really difficult. To think about. As much as a dream as that is to me, I feel like giving it up is worth it. For all of you. I don't want to crush anyone's dreams, but getting into this business is not worth it, I would say. I've already sunk a decent amount of time in this, so I could still try to do it. For you, those of you that are still in high school and middle school, go for it. But the people that are older than that, this is not your dream anymore. Watching you guys make channels, and I think that I have inspired you. It means a lot. I always want you guys to find success.
How are you? I'm angry. I gave $30 to Parker's Auto Ballot.
But this job is very difficult.
What are you up?
I have some more things planned for the future in the channel to try and get out there more. Because to actually get out there, to become somebody, you either have to have a huge ass amount of talent, do something really stupid, or have something incredible like that no one else has. I've always been average my entire life, so the numbers that we pull in I'm okay with. But I don't know what success is on this platform. I don't know what it is truly. I don't know where you can gauge success. Is it 100 subs a month? Is it making $1 a week? Is it being able to feed your entire family? I don't know.
What are you, a blind motherfucker?
But I'm currently not meeting any of those milestones.
3 hours to get on the freeway.
I know that things will be better in the future, but I just think I should make it very, very clear what's going on. The amounts of adversity I've faced in my life, the bullying, my parents splitting up, and being alone for so long. I've said it before, I would have killed to have a channel like this. To mean something.
Oh, yikes!
This alone is why I still do this.
It's not fucking brain surgery. Eyes open when you walk, okay?
And like I said, I'm never gonna stop, but it might slow down a bit. So, if it does, please forgive me.
Don't be a stranger, you hear? Right on.
You guys said that I can't be hard on myself. I have to. It'd be too easy to quit. It'd be way too easy to quit. It would be one of the easiest things I've ever done. And I've had it pretty easy. Honestly. In most things. At least I think I have. Anyone and everyone can say that, yeah, they've had it harder, but I would say I'm pretty lucky. Getting that extra publicity whenever we got titanium white reactors, that was a huge deal because I knew what it meant. It meant money, I could give away things, I could do so much for you guys. It'd bring more people in. It's a blessing, honestly. And the toll that this is taking on me, it probably shows up. You can tell by the numbers and the length of my live streams that I'm not as happy doing it anymore. I would do this for 7 hours straight and be just fine. But that ain't the point we're at anymore. We're doing 2s and 4s and 3s and 1s. And it's... I'm not gonna do it to the point that it's a chore to me. I want to have fun with it. If I keep doing it and pushing myself when I'm not having fun doing it, I'll just want to quit. So, and I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen at all. I could try other games, I could do whatever, but a creator lives and dies by his audience. And I'm asking for survival because I'm on... I don't know how much lower I can go, man.
Keep away from me.
It's...
Okay, shit, get off the pot, sugar. Wait.
You know. It's rough. The road to becoming a successful YouTuber is kindness in a very, very long period of loneliness. Those people that are trying to cut their teeth at like 16, trying to make a channel, kind of like how I did. I don't know if I was 16 or not. No, I actually think I know for a fact. I don't think I started streaming until I don't know if I did it the first year I was out of high school or the year after, but I had a pretty late start. Hell, I didn't even have a PS4 until after I graduated, so yeah, I started live streaming the year after I graduated. So I was already late to the start, but you guys who are younger, you have a shot. And you gotta make up your mind maybe around 17 or 18, whether you're gonna do this full time or not. I guess I'm just asking for some more support out of you guys. This channel was built by the names of Puppy Dog Tilly, LPR, Toffee Fan Rose, Dipped Up, RPG Shooter, DJ Rom, T Funky, even though we're not associated with them anymore. Neck and Nico, DJ Sketch being one of my best friends. I'll pull up the freaking Discord list, I'll name them all. Override, Aaron, Corito, Marian, Master Jade, Orchard and Quartz, and the rest of my mods, Groot. You guys got to where you were on my channel because you kept supporting me. That's why I don't hand down moderator to anyone that watches in off the street trying to get it. Getting mod is a personal thank you from me. You supported us when I needed you the most. And thanks won't ever be enough. Oh, I forgot a big one. Big Petunyon. I forgot about that one. They're kind of busy, so they don't show up that often, but we'll let it slide. They supported us a lot in the beginning. But they still do. They still do. Don't get me wrong, they still do. But it's just... I thank you. I'm trying my best to do what I can with this tin rag that I call a YouTube channel. Trying my best. I don't know if I'm doing my best. But it's just so hard. I don't know how to progress it faster. To show you how serious I am, to support myself and whatnot, and try to support a lover and things like that, I still want to do YouTube for as long as I can until it's like not even a platform anymore, because their algorithm and guidelines have futzed it up. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds me. That's exactly what I'm doing, actually. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, just... I don't know how to make it grow faster, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to stay on this platform. I have met some pretty cool people along the way. Other channels, and we've tried to collab. And, starting... So who was my very first collab? Who was the very first person I ever worked with? I mean, I know I worked with... My first true series was with DJ Sketch. But, was it NECA Nico? I think it was. We T-Funky, and... Now we're with Hand Avatar and EJ Boo. Which is...
Pardon me?
Pretty fun adventure to hang out with the Aussies. We had Combat Wombat stop by, and then he blew up. He went from, in 2 weeks he went from 7,000 to 18,000. So like, success on this platform is so... I don't want to say fragile.
How's tricks?
It's,
I need some good
it's, that's what it is. Success on this platform is so fickle. You could think that you're doing great, but and really not. You could be killing it one week and then it's not the next. It's so inconsistent, and it wears a lot on the creator. I guess I'm done rambling. I'm sorry that I cried in front of all of you. Please forgive me. I love all of you. I would say be sure in your dreams before you go after them, but don't give up on them. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. And like I said, I'm sorry that I cried and snotted all over the microphone. I'm very sorry. There's a mess everywhere, and I'm gonna have to clean it up. Like my shitty YouTube channel. Goodbye, everybody.